What's up, everybody? Welcome to Under the Arc Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs, and today we've got a special video for you guys. We're going to talk over the new NIL collective, Advancing Missouri Athletes, with former Mizzou wide receiver Bud Sasser. Before we get into that, make sure that you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook and on Instagram. So, Bud, welcome to Under the Arc Sports.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you guys having me on, and look forward to the conversation today.
Yeah, no doubt. So let's get right into it. The Mizzou NIL collective is Advancing Missouri Athletes, not athletics, Advancing Missouri Athletes. So the first things first, starting with the basics, tell us, what is a collective?
Absolutely. So looks like my connection is a little unstable here, so I apologize. But a collective is honestly just a group of individuals who are fans who come together to be able to support Missouri athletes. And that is honestly the bulk of it. So just take the same fans that are supporting just your university on an everyday basis. The collective was then created to be able to support specifically to name, image, and likeness, in bridging that gap between Missouri fans and Missouri athletes.
Okay, and Bud, how are you involved with AMA?
Absolutely. So I mean, it's just really just from the moment we have a particular athlete that we are looking to do an NIL deal with. It's from going over contracts to helping them understand what this means. Also helping them through the process of an autograph signing or an appearance, whichever we've kind of decided on. Making sure that job is done, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be there, and making sure that both sides are the deal is fulfilled.
Good deal. And yeah, essentially, my understanding is that you guys are the go-between between the fans' money and the players who essentially are getting paid for the use of their name, image, and likeness. To break it down, to a super basic level for people who don't understand it.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we are that bridge for our fan base and Missouri supporters, University of Missouri supporters, to basically provide that athlete with the contribution that was just made. So 100% of the contributions that are made from our fans are going directly to the athletes. So it's an amazing opportunity. We're fortunate to be in that position. And we look forward to continuing to gain trust from the Missouri fan base and knowing that we are doing right by the athletes, of course, but also right by the fans who are entrusting us honestly with their hard-earned money.
And so far to this point, Advancing Missouri Athletes is focused on the football and the men's basketball teams. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And are there plans to, if there's enough funds, are there plans to expand to other sports, or is it just more money for those two sports? As it grows, what's the vision?
Yeah, absolutely. We would love to be able to support all of the Missouri athletes and all of for every sport. As of right now, we are definitely concentrating on those two sports. And just as it continues to grow, NIL in general, and also as we continue to grow as Advancing Missouri Athletes, we want to be able to have the infrastructure to be able to support, each athlete. There's over 500 student athletes, so that's a lot of manpower that you need there, and woman power too, but that you need to be able to operate at that level.
Now, as far as growing, if when the time comes for expansion, is there a particular sport that you guys have in mind for maybe being that next one, or is that something you guys haven't made it to yet?
Haven't made it to, but
Okay.
honestly, I think it would be wise to kind of look at where a lot of opportunities have gone just across the state, in what has not even just the state, but across the country in NCAA. You can see just through some of the statistics that maybe Open Doors will put out, on which programs or which athletic programs, I guess, are receiving the certain types of funds. So we want to make it make each dollar stretch as far as possible, of course, but we also want to make sure that we can support as many University of Missouri athletes as possible.
Right. So, a lot of times I think fans of college athletics in general may think, I'm not a mega donor. I can't make a difference. For you guys, is there a minimum donation?
No, so actually, if you go out and check on the website, I mean, you can type in just exactly what it is that you want to be able to contribute. We'd love you to be able to do what makes sense for you and what makes sense for your household. So it doesn't have to be only at the base being $500 or anything like that. It's we want all supporters, whether it's $10 if that's what you can contribute, then we'd love for you to be a part of it, and love to be able to open the opportunity up for just Missouri's fan base in general to be able to support however they can.
That's awesome. So no minimum donation. Mizzou fans, anything you can spare will help. So even if it's
Absolutely.
$20, right? Uh,
Yep.
last question I've got for you is, in the state government, the Missouri Governor Mike Parsons signed a bill this week that will allow the university to be directly involved with really the collectives. So you'll be able to work with Coach Drinkwitz, Coach Gates, effective August 28th. That is, you'll be able to work with them directly as far as where resources might be allocated. Does that make life easier for you guys?
Yes, I think there's bonuses in being able to have conversations with our coaching staff, of course. But I think the biggest part, honestly, is just being able to really just see where us as advancing Missouri athletes can make the biggest impact. And at times it can be a guessing game, but at the end of the day, you want to do as much as possible as we can. That's what we want to do. And just being able to with that new legislation that was passed, like that'll be an awesome opportunity, honestly, for the athletes. Just being able to see what the university is able to provide as far as resources, and just being able to support them on a different level than we have so far. So it'll be good just to see, again, how this continues to evolve. It's a great space.
Yeah, I think it's only going to get bigger from here. I think, you know, right now it seems like a little bit of the Wild West, but it seems like they're starting to put some, parameters and at least get some organization to this. I think collectives are a big part of that. For anybody who is interested in donating to advancing Missouri athletes, just let everyone know where can we where can everyone find you guys? Just online, social media. Where are you guys at?
Absolutely. We are on, you can definitely go and contribute on the website at advancingmo, so advancingmo.com. And you'll be able to go right up front and be able to just see where you can contribute as an individual or as a business. So there's a lot of opportunity there for you to, take this back to a management, or you being the owner, or the whatever it may be, being able to participate that way, or just as an individual, just a great Mizzou fan. You're at home, you're watching this episode now. Take this opportunity just to go over, to advancingmo.com and scan the page, see what it's about, see some of our testimonials and who's really backing it and supporting it. We have a lot of support from our fan base and former athletes and former coaches. It's an amazing opportunity, and you get to be a part of it. So this is a great time. And you can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It's under Advancing Missouri Athletes.
All right, there you all have it. If you're interested in donating, check them out at all those locations that Bud just mentioned. Bud Sasser, thank you for joining us. It's been fun talking to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on. I definitely appreciate it. And MIZ.
ZOU. That's it for this episode on Under the Arch Sports. Thank you all for checking out this video. Hope to see you next time.